Alright, time for a new project, and here it is. My Lancaster shrinker stretcher. Now I'm going to be needing this thing for some parts that I need to make for my car, but the only problem is when you use it manually with your hand, it's just really hard to use this and hold a piece into here as well. So I've been looking on the internet at different stands that people have made, and I decided I want to go foot powered. But being quarantined and everything right now, it's really hard to come by parts. So I'm going to have to go dig through the garage and find some stuff to make it. But first, I need to come up with a plan. And here it is. It's just a basic drawing. I don't have any dimensions on it, but I will work those out as I go because I don't know how high I want the stand and where it should set and some of the rod pieces and stuff like that. So I can just do that as I go. But first I need to find some parts. Oh yeah, I don't want to forget these. Let's make a template out of this piece of cardboard right here, then we'll transfer it to this piece of metal. Okay, I found this big carriage bolt. And what I'm thinking, I've seen some of the stands have stops on them, so probably should put that right about in there. I'll just drill a hole in that and then we'll weld the nut right down to the bottom. Before I get started cutting some of this metal to length and cleaning it up, I wanted to show you something. The bearings that I found earlier in the storage bin, I also found some Schedule 40 that just happens to fit perfect inside there. The plan is that I'll weld my 1-inch bar stock to the edges here, and that'll act as my pedal. Also, to move the pedal up and down, I will have this piece up on my shrinker stretcher itself and this one on the bottom, these heim joints that I found. Basically, I'm just going to cut the ends of these bolts off, and then I got a piece of tubing that I can weld right in there. I also got to use my new radius attachment I made for my belt sander. You can check it out here on the channel as well. All right, I'm making some progress. I got the foot pedal cut the length, made a little radius on the end there, and cut this little foot pad out of some diamond plate. Also the Schedule 40, I squared it up. As you can see, this will fit in there just like that. And to give you a better idea how this is going to work, this is the bracket that will come off the main post. That's just going to go in there. The other one on as well. Just slides down on that, and that welds right into there, and that allows the pedal to go up and down. I got all the metal cleaned up, got a lot of my parts made. Now all I have to do is start welding it together. And now to address the handle. This just slides out. I cut a new piece right here. That'll go on there, and we'll just weld a tab right onto the bottom. Decided I'm just going to make it out of one piece, and that's just so I can have the heim joint and spring attached in one. So no sense in having two on there. I just don't think it'll look very good. Alright, this should do the trick. Just weld her on right about there. And all I gotta do is tack in place my mount for my spring, and my other heim joint will go here and spring up front. So as you can see that up there. So let's get this started. Okay, let's mount the shrinker stretcher back on here, because now we need to get the length of our rod that we need with our heim joints. Should just mount on there just like that. And that'll go just like so. Alright, let's get our heim joint and then we'll measure in between. Okay, it's a couple days later. I had to go get a liner. Luckily the welding shop was open. I got a liner for my gun hose and got that replaced. Hopefully that fixes my problem, but I did get most of the stuff tacked together. I'm going to tack this nut in place, end up welding out with this carriage bolt and use that as a stop. I've seen this done in some other videos as well, so I figured I would try it out as well. Alright, got my ends welded on, so just gotta put the heim joints back on and let's see how it fits. Alright, see how that works. Well, touch up a couple of the welds and maybe throw some paint on it. We'll see how she looks. Alright, got everything painted, looks pretty good, so let's get it back together. Alright, I know this thing's not perfect, but I didn't expect much from just using a bunch of scrap metal I had. It came out a lot better than expected. But I can't wait to use it. I got a lot of other projects lined up that I want to get to this summer, and this is going to really help me out. If you guys see anything on here that I might be able to do different, feel free to give me some help in the comments. Or if there's a project you think I might want to build as well, put that in the comments as well. But maybe this might even help you out. I don't know. It's just a way for me to keep from being bored during this coronavirus. So, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.